Hello, fellow mover, and welcome. Today I'm going to be guiding you through a lovely, juicy movement practice. We're going to go for about 20 minutes, and let me know at the end how it feels for you. What I've done with this class here today is I have taken 20 minutes out of one of my online movement classes that I perform with my community of movers. And today's class is going to, as always, cover my 5 elements of movement. So we're going to go through a little bit of somatic movement. We'll get into some mobility training, some strength and conditioning, some primal movement, and a little bit of play. If that works for you and it's maybe something that you've been missing in your life, then drop a comment down below, move, and we'll see if you're going to be a good fit for my movement community and joining us for my movement classes from wherever you are in the world. And do stay till the end of this video to hear from some of my participants from my community, to hear what they're saying about the classes and this whole transformational experience that we're going through movement. In addition to that, I wanted to mention that in January, I am gathering an amazing group of individuals to come here to Costa Rica to move and dance and play and prioritize our pleasure through movement. And that's going to take place from January the 10th to the 15th here in gorgeous Guanacaste, Costa Rica. Here we will come to celebrate life and community and our bodies. And we will be combining that with a little adventure, checking out waterfalls and hot springs. And we will also enjoy and indulge in some plant medicine that's going to take us into our bodies in a magical way and connect us with this beautiful universe and Mother Earth. And it's going to be very special. If that sounds amazing to you, drop a comment down below, experience. And I'll send you some information about my upcoming Costa Rican Movement Experience. All right, but without any delay, let's jump into this movement practice today, and do let me know how it feels for you. I hope you love it, getting into your body, connecting with your body, making a happy harmony between your mind and your body through this movement practice. All right, guys, enjoy it and keep moving naturally.
Let's take it away to a bounce, my friends. Ha, 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 ha. Did you do this as yet today, Tony? Did you bounce? You mean not yet? No? Okay, how about Amandine? Did you bounce as yet today? Not yet. So then we got to do about a minute of it, my friends. And as we bounce, we're going to keep our feet pretty much flat on the ground. All right, so we're shaking from the ground up, right? And the feet stay flat and they're gripping the floor, kind of like a suction cup. And the bounce comes from the knees. Ha, 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 ha. You can use your breath. You can make some sounds. Try to feel your shoulders going up and down. Ha, 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 ha. Try to target this bounce right into the point between your shoulder blades, like that upper and mid back, that thoracic spine, upper and mid back. Ha, 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 ha. Give it a harder shake, maybe. Just feel how that would be if you go harder shake, harder bounce. Ha, 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 ha. And then a softer bounce, softer and softer, softer and softer, till we come to like we're almost just fading out of the bounce and it's spinning into a spinal wave. Let's try to just take that into a little gentle spinal wave. And remembering that with our spinal wave, we're drawing a circle with our chin. Very gentle and soft, moving the chin back, down, forward, up, back, down, forward, up, where you can look down to the ground and let your eyes then just rise up to about eye level. Drop your eyes to the ground and walk your eyes up to about eye level. Looking good. Try to use your breath with this little gentle wave. Inhale. Exhale. Try to use this spinal wave to create a flow of energy right now. Imagine how this wave is creating some energy to flow up and down through your chakras, from the crown down to your root. Ah, beautiful, friends. Let your arms dangle and let them be just heavy by your sides. Let them just relax beside you, Tony. Drop those arms off to, yes. And at any time when you feel ready, you're going to try to reverse this spinal wave. Still using the breath. Reversing the spinal wave means we're going to drop the chin, pull it back into the breastbone, slide it up slightly, and let it fall forward. Yes, and let that movement at your chin travel down your spine as you keep your knees slightly bent. As you try to maintain about the same height here. And use your breath. And let those arms dangle beside you there. Good, Tony. That's it. Beautiful. This is lovely. Just get into your body a little bit here. A few more breaths and just notice what's going on in your body right here as you create this wave. We're not judging at all how this pattern looks or how well we're doing it. We're just using this pattern, this movement pattern, to connect with our body from our crown chakra down to our root and back up again. Lovely job. When you're ready, you can start to just take that back into a little bounce, like a gentle bounce. Just fades into each other from a wave to another bounce. Beautiful job, friends. Just a gentle shake, 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 shake. Yeah. Now, these are some great somatic practices, somatic movements. Let's take that into a wave to the sides. This is our lateral wave. On this one, we're going to think of pushing the pelvis over to one side and swaying over to that side. The pelvis pushes and we sway. Push and we sway. Yes. Lead with the pelvis. It's as if you're a tree. We're going to embody a tree right now that's really tall, and it gets hit here at the side with some wind, and then the branches just blow on over and follow through. Yes, my friends, lead with the pelvis and then stack yourself up against a wall. Imagine there's a wall on this one side. You're going to push the pelvis over and then stack up along the outside of the body all the way to the crown of the head. From the bottom up, from the pelvis, through the waist, we push over, through the shoulder, through the ear, and then we get hit at the side and we get blown over to the other side. Beautiful. And we're just swaying. And using the breath with that wave. This is a great one for stretching your connective tissue along your lateral sides. So it's soft and it's gentle, and that's what's nice for connective tissue, which runs through your body like this big, big web. And that can get very tight, but these sorts of movements can really just gently stretch it out. We're not gonna worry if we're getting it perfect right now. It's the sort of thing that requires practice. All right. How about some circles with our pelvis? That was great. Yes, Tony, you enjoyed that? I love it. Love it. That's one that does require quite a bit of breaking down, but it doesn't have to be perfect. Like there's so many steps to learning moves like that. Let's go the other direction. There's so many steps. It's first you're just kind of like trying to just capture the surface of the move. Like, how does it work? What are the mechanics? Then you get a little bit deeper into it. It's like, oh, now I can feel what my body's saying in this move. Now I get this move. I don't have to think about it anymore. It's just coming from within. But it does first take like this learning of it. So that's not a time we need to judge or be harsh on ourselves. It's just like, this is the learning process. It's cool. Beautiful. Let's shake things up a little bit. And from here, we're going to take it down to the ground for a little bit because we're going to practice some moves where we're going to be coming up and down from the ground. You know how we love to do that. And that's a great way of maintaining our mobility, is moving from high to low, moving around on the ground, okay? Let's think of here, friends, of coming down onto our hands and knees. Yes? And let's get into our cat and camels. Let's just do simple cat stretch, camel stretch, flexion and extension of the spine. Get into your primal body here, my friends. What would an animal be doing first thing in the morning? They really go into these real primal moves. We're going to get into those now, where we think of really engaging the muscles as we stretch. Nice. Let's go with the feet a little wide here and create some spirals. Check your space. Make sure you have enough room. With your feet wide, you're going to bend your knees and tuck your tailbone under. And we let the breastbone turn from right to left, and the arms will just crash into the body. What a nice start to the session that was. I like it. A little different, always different. And here we're massaging our internal organs as we crash the arms into the front and back side of the torso, lower torso. Now you can do this where you're turning your whole body. It's not that that is wrong at all, but for today what we're doing is we're trying to stay fixed from the waist down, knees bent, posterior tilt. The breastbone is turning right and left. Notice how tight we are. Let's actually do that for a moment. Feet wide, feet parallel. Give me that posterior tilt and cross your arms at the chest, my friends. Now turn with your eyes focused straight ahead. Give me a nice strong twist at your waist. The pelvis stays squared forward. The breastbone is turned to the side. We're back to center. Pelvis is squared forward. Rotate through that waist. Back to center. Twisting to your right. Strong. Make sure that pelvis has not budged. This is a good one to do while you're looking in the mirror, while you're looking at a video of yourself. Look straight ahead. Let's see. Good. And the other way. Nice, Tony. Yes. Pull those abs in there. Strong, Amandine. Tuck that tailbone under. This one takes some practice too. It's really about learning to steady the pelvis as you maximally rotate above the waist. Hard to do. Okay, now let those arms drop and continue with that with a little bit more swing, swing, swing. We got it. Give me 8, 7, 6. Another daily exercise, a daily drill. 4, great for your lymphatic circulation. 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Let's get into a couple of our mobility exercises. We're going to start with our neck. So we tighten up through our abs and glutes. Let's continue. Here we go. So we're going to go with the neck rotations. We're standing with the feet wide. We've got those feet pretty much parallel and we're tight from the feet up the body as we reach our 2 fists down to the ground. We're moving through the neck, chin to your chest. And let's circle the chin and the eyes around so that you're looking over your shoulders, looking behind you, but you're only moving from your neck and eyes. And you want to draw a big circle to be able to look as far and back behind you, all around you as you can. Let's try doing 2 in one direction. I'm on my second one. So talking you through, I'm going from the breastbone to one shoulder with the chin, then gently lifting the chin above that shoulder, looking up to center ceiling, taking it to the other shoulder while pressing those fists to the ground, drawing down to that shoulder, looking to the fist and returning to the breastbone. Then we'll change direction. Chin to the second shoulder, lifting above the second shoulder, circling to the top center, not over cranking in the back of the neck, looking to the opposite shoulder, up high, down low, back to the breastbone. Give me one more in your own time and attempt to keep your glutes engaged, your abs engaged, your fists reaching to the ground. Here we have our good mornings, another 21-day challenge, essential fundamental move. We karate chop into our hip line. And there we can fold over our hips. I like that concept where you just kind of fold and karate chop, right? Because we have this length to the spine. Let's stand tall. Let's maintain that length through the spine, the extension really, as we just fold, as if somebody just pushed you at your hips and you're almost going to fall back, but you can keep your balance there. Notice how you're really balancing with this exercise. I want you to challenge your balance here as you Fold at your hips. Challenge your balance. Woo! Like you're going to topple. Feel free to just challenge your balance. Chest up there, Tony. Chest up. And when I say challenge your balance, I mean like your toes are being pulled up. Like you're almost leaning back from your heels, and then you've got to stand up tall. Notice how it really forces you to grab with your hamstrings. Lean the butt back. Let your toes kind of pull up. Oh, you're going to topple back? No, we're going to save it by engaging the hamstrings and standing tall. Let's watch you guys with our good mornings. Dean, let's go ahead and stand with our feet about shoulder width apart. And here we're going to squat it down. Squat and stand and squat. Now let's make these a little more interesting. Kind of make a little circle with your squat, then stand up tall and the other way. Make it a little sexy. Ha, boom. Down, boom, up. And we keep shifting and circling. One way, pause, dead center. Other way, come up, squeeze it in the dead center. Keep your feet anchored down both sides. Boom, squeeze it tight at the center. Take it down, shift the weight, squeeze it tight in the center. There's lots of ways that we can be making this circle with the pelvis, but all of them are looking great, friends. You guys look amazing. Make a circle with the pelvis. Don't forget, change direction each way, each time. Yes, Amandine, beautiful. Give me it, Tony. Super. Woo! Yes, one more each way. Find center, nice and strong. Find center. Woo! That was great. Looking good. Here we have our ice skaters. We're going to do a little curtsy and a little curtsy, okay? We were practicing this one, Amandine, right? We're going to reach down with the inside hand to the opposite leg. These are called ice skaters, and we can make it really soft and simple, but a great exercise for your glutes and legs. Or we can power it up, my friends. For 10, let's do whatever feels right for you. For 9, whatever variation, your knee is over your middle toes. 8, boom. 7, we got it. 6, ha, ha. 5, oh yes. And 4, yes. 3, woo. 2, boom. And last one. I love it. Yay! Shake it. Shake it out, friends. Shake it like you're shaking a Polaroid picture, but not really. Now we're going to shake it like we have something stuck to the top of our foot, and we got to flick it off. Flick it, flick it, flick it. Uh-huh. Okay, good. Let us move on, though, my friends, into a crab, another great daily position we need to get into. With the feet shoulder width apart, you're going to sit with your butt midway between your hands and feet in the shape of a letter M. The knees will stack over your feet. They go wide. The knees should never be here caving in. We want those knees out over those heels. As we push into the hands and feet and activate the glutes, as you do so, your butt might elevate 1 inch, but it's not going to elevate by scooping it under. It's only going to elevate because we've really pushed into hands and feet, and then we're going to drop the butt and relax through the back of the body. Right, guys? So we're going to activate the entire back side of the body and open the chest. And we maintain that M shape. But we just feel that opening of the chest, pressing the shoulders down. Activate your butt, push into your feet, and lower your hands. This is such a great position to get into every day, friends. Let's again open the chest, press your shoulders down from your ears, activate the back of your body. And see now if your hips would lift and rise up and squeeze your butt. Way, way up. Squeeze the butt, push into those feet. Ground your feet from the big toe to the baby toe. You can look to your knees even. 3, squeeze the butt, tuck your ribs in, your tailbone under. 2, and lower your hips. Woo! Nice, guys, nice. Let's come to lie down on our back for a quick shake and then we'll talk. Beautiful work. We're going to have the feet flat on the ground about hip width to shoulder width apart. And we're bouncing ourselves back from our heels. We're just pushing, pushing, pushing back, 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 back to shake things. Up once more and bounce back, 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 pushing through your feet. So this is another great way to create that circulation, to create a little vibration and shake through the body. Good for connective tissue, great for lymphatic system, good for your back. Beautiful. When you guys are ready, we can roll over and come up to sit and have a chat.
But thanks, Lisa, for the wonderful class. It's always so different and creative, and I love also the...
Oh, I feel so good. And I just love all of it. And I just feel like you've really created an important niche, you know, in the mobility and the flexibility as I get older. And I was with 11 other women last week in Newfoundland, and I found myself doing the primal squat, which nobody else could do. And I was like, you know, it is possible. We can all do it. I couldn't do it 6 months ago. So anyway, yeah.
Oh, you make me so happy to hear that, Carla. Way to go. Keep it going.
Yeah, we're all the same. I think we're all, you know, health-minded and working hard and moving in our everyday lives. And this practice is just wonderful, whether you're a beginner or you're advanced. It's always amazing. So good to do. So thank you.
I'm a beginner as well, and I'm just working on rocking being a beginner. And I don't care if I'm a beginner forever. It just feels so good, like especially at the beginning of class, and like and the pain isn't there as it was in the beginning. So it's so amazing doing these movements with you guys.
So good. So good.
Oh.
You know, you think that you're just kind of going about your day, and I was in the gym a little bit and playing tennis and stuff, and I just kind of kept going,